Everything is quiet outside your window. But inside the world in your hands, it's burning. You're lying in bed, mindlessly scrolling, when your screen fills with war, buildings collapsing, screams echoing through the speakers, dust clouds swallow the streets, and lives are shattered in 4K. But you don't look away. In fact, you find yourself scrolling for a clearer angle, a more vivid shot of the chaos. Doesn't it feel strange? For someone out there, this is the end of their world. But for us, it's just another high-budget action movie. As long as gas prices don't spike, as long as it doesn't hit our own wallets, the fear of loss stays far away. Their tragedy becomes nothing more than a show we can turn off with a swipe. Why do we find ourselves enjoying this safe terror? Psychology calls this psychological distance. Think of it like this. You're standing behind a thick sheet of bulletproof glass, watching a massive forest fire. You don't feel the heat. You don't smell the smoke. That glass wall blocks the pain, and suddenly, your brain stops seeing a tragedy. It starts seeing entertainment. The psychoanalyst Erich Fromm once hit the nail on the head. He said, "Modern man feels a sense of safety by watching the misfortunes of others, even finding a morbid pleasure in it. It's the sad portrait of a lonely person who has lost their connection to others. When there's no immediate risk to us, those explosions aren't heartbreaking anymore. They're just visual data, pretty flickering lights that decorate our dark rooms. But here's the truly terrifying part. When we consume suffering like a spectator sport, a cold sense of self-doubt starts to creep in. You start to wonder, am I broken? Am I heartless? A quiet anxiety begins to eat at you. If my world falls apart tomorrow, will everyone just sit back and watch me through a screen too? As Susan Sontag warned in Regarding the Pain of Others, no matter how tragic the image, the moment it becomes a spectacle, we become numb to the pain of the person in it. We think this glass wall keeps us safe, but it's actually isolating us. If we keep seeing tears as just pixels, eventually, our own pain will be nothing more than data to the rest of the world. So, how do we get our humanity back? How do we break through the pixels? We have to wake up our sense of reality. First, put down the device and face nature. Go outside. Step on the dirt, feel the wind, and listen to the pulse of living things. Nature teaches us what real life feels like. When you feel the life in a tiny leaf under your feet, rather than a digital fire on your screen, your brain's empathy center finally starts to glow again. Second, try naming the nameless. Next time you see a news report, stop for a second. Don't see them as casualty number one. Give them a name. Ask yourself, what if that was my brother? That one question is the hammer that cracks the bulletproof glass. Was the news you saw today a movie, or was it someone's desperate life? It's time to wipe the glass and face the truth. That's the only way we stop being spectators and start being human again.